1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. Okay.
Should we just stay standing?
That's fine with me.
Do you want to stay standing? Should we just stay standing?
Oh, thank
Billy?
you.
If we're going to be doing all this, because there's going to be more food coming later, right?
Yeah, I'd stay standing.
Yeah.
Y'all are okay with it?
I am.
I think so, yeah. The food doesn't come out till the second block, or one of our.
So
so it's fine.
So
we can stand
basically,
there.
this is the stream show is going to be a re-rack of the top of the floor.
I'm going to grab my laptop.
This is CBS News Texas.
A rebound. Score! Steal! Whitehouse scores! Ranson in front. Score! Harley shot. He scores! The Stars are going back to the Western Conference Final.
I think both teams are better than last year, so it's going to be a good series.
We've got to take that Game 6 mindset that we had against Winnipeg into this Edmonton series.
Scenario and a familiar opponent. The Dallas Stars are no stranger to this stage. A shot at history hinges on the best of 7. The quest for the cup goes to the AAC, and that journey begins tonight. Stars, Oilers. This is the Western Conference Finals.
And with that, we say welcome to the very special edition of CBS News Texas on the stream.
Yes.
We are streaming for you, baby.
Yes, we are.
There's a live look at the plaza right now outside the AAC. Hello, my friends. Ken Molestina here.
I'm Karen Borda.
We are outside Victory Park, as I mentioned. We're hanging out at Black Tap, craft burgers and beer. This is the spot to be, really, if you don't have a ticket to be inside for the big game, the big show, if you will. This is the next best place, and we're here hanging out with you for the next 30 minutes, bringing you up to speed, getting you all things ready for Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals.
You know, there's just so much excitement surrounding this game, and you can feel it. It was palpable an hour and a half ago, but now you can really feel it. It's starting to feel it in your bones.
Of course, our Dallas Stars are taking on the Edmonton Oilers tonight. Here, puck drop happens at 7 o'clock, so in about an hour and a half. So not too far from now, right now. Again, this is a best of 7 series, and it is going to be a great one. All indicators are that this is going to be one heck of a fight between these two powerhouse teams. This is the second year in a row, as Karen was talking about, that the Stars face off against the Oilers in the Western Conference Finals.
We do have so much lined up for you in this half hour. Our CBS News Texas team is suited up and game day ready. Now, starting off with our team captain, playing center, Doug Dunbar, alongside right wing Nicole Baker. We are inside the AAC. They are inside the AAC, where fans are soon going to be coming in. What was it, 5:30? So right about now, actually. So exactly. And we've got our defender, Bree Aldridge, is ready with all the game day stats. And the man, the keeper of the goal himself, our goalie Marvin Hurst. We begin, though, inside the American Airlines Center with Doug and Nicole. Hey, guys.
Yeah. Guys, it's not that often that you can do your live shot with a smoke machine, making setting the mood, the light show, all of it. So from the inside, here's what we've seen and heard so far. We were blessed about, I think it was 20 minutes ago or so. They played the open.
Oh my gosh!
That all the fans are going to see in this arena tonight. Better than 18,000, according to those who run the arena, will fill it. What was stunning was the energy that you felt.
Yes.
Just the two of us sitting here and watching it with an empty arena. this thing is going to be powerful tonight.
I can't imagine what it's going to be like. We've seen the fans, they're kind of filling the foyer area.
Yeah, just open the doors.
Food. Yeah, they just opened the doors. So some of them have started to walk in here, and they are in for a treat. As someone who does not know much about hockey, I watched that and I was like, this is going to be a good game.
So and honestly, that's a testament. If you, someone who doesn't routinely watch it, felt so inspired after you saw that open, right? And I'm crossing my fingers they play that on TV.
I think they will. I hope they will. And I know this is, you know a lot about the Stars. You're a fan, but you're also a sports guy. You understand these two teams. There are two titans going head to head in this game tonight, in this rematch, if you will, from last season. And you have a kind of a breakdown of what that's going to look like.
Wait, you're talking about Tyler Seguin?
Yeah.
By the way, 91. Tyler Seguin. I got Seguin on the back. What's up, Seguin? So Seguin going up against Connor McDavid, obviously, the two centers for the respective teams. Let's look at the tail of the tape real quick. If we look at these two guys, both having stellar seasons, both are incredible players, both are playing for a little bit different reason, right? Connor, they went to the Stanley Cup Finals last year. They got aced out.
Right.
Florida Panthers ended up taking them. We look at Seguin. Seguin's with the Dallas Stars. We haven't touched a cup since 1999,
That's right.
the days of Mike Modano, so we want it bad. Playoffs, McDavid 9-9-2 against Seguin if we go head-to-head. Overall, though, McDavid holds the edge 4-2 against Tyler Seguin when they're in a direct matchup. I would call it kind of even-Steven heading into this thing. Both of them have the passion you need for a game like this and a series like this. This is going to be hard-hitting. This is going to be fast-paced. It is going to be an exciting series to watch.
I think so, too. Best of 7. Game 1 tonight, obviously. And I said this earlier, just being in here for the first time, looking at the banners and feeling the energy and the history coming into this game, especially between the two teams, I really, really think we're in for a treat tonight. Starting it off here at home with that home ice advantage, for sure.
You mentioned history. I was blessed earlier today. Just yesterday, I texted Mike Modano. I said, old number 9. His 9 is raised up in the rafters, as you guys would well know if you're a Stars fan. I said, hey, Mikey, can we just jump on the Zoom? And because he's up in Minnesota, that's where he and Allison and the kids live now. Said, hey, can we chat for a second? And he was so gracious this morning, spent some time, and we covered a lot of different things. But the first thing I wanted to hear from him was his thoughts not only on this current year's team, but also what was it like back in 1999, 26 years ago, that this team got to lift the cup. This is what Mikey had to say.
I think about our time in Vail where we started training camp, and we just knew at that point, particular time, that we just had all the pieces that we finally needed to make a good run at it. I mean, just tons of depth, 3-4 lines that can contribute, that can kill you, tons of speed. They love, attacking off the rush. So does Edmonton. I think they're number 1 in the playoffs with goals on the rush, and Ottinger's number 1 goalie with making saves off the rush. So the matchup is going to be really fun to watch.
So the other thing I asked him to put a button on this, because he's the only one who could really tell us, somebody who's been in the game. What are these guys feeling like going into this? And what I mean by that is we've gone through 2 full season, 2 rounds of playoffs already. We're only halfway to the Stanley Cup. Are they beat to snot, which you would think they are, the type of game that we play, right? It's physical, it's fast, it's beating down. Or is there a ton of energy going into something like this? And Mike said the fact that you've gotten over the hump and you're beginning the Western Conference Final, yes, there's a long road ahead, but he says there's a lot more energy in the locker room than there is guys feeling like they're just beat down.
That makes sense. And I'm glad you asked that question, because I was thinking that same thing. I don't know much about it, but I do know hockey is a very physical sport.
Demanding.
And mentally, you have to think about what they're dealing with. So I'm glad that they're excited. We're excited for them. Game 1 getting started tonight. We mentioned we've got team coverage. The whole family really is out here. We've got Bree Aldridge standing by as well. She's got more on what we can expect from an expert opinion on tonight's matchup. Hey, Bree.
Hey guys, well, you guys touched on it a little bit about the history between these two teams. Today will mark the 8th time that these two teams will be in playoff hockey since the Stars relocated to Dallas. But it's been Dallas who's had the upper hand in 5 of the last 7 meetings in the playoffs. However, It is last year's series that's kind of fresh on the mind, if you will. Yes, it's been 353 days since the Oilers eliminated the Stars from the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs. The Stars lost in 6, a series where they went 0-14 on that power play and struggled to execute in big moments offensively. But this time around, things are different. Dallas will continue to lean on their newly added star power, that's Mikko Rantanen, while also trying to contain Edmonton's two-headed monster.
Difference makers are important this time of year. You know, it's why they get paid the money they get paid in this league. You don't need your guy to score every game, but he's got to show up and create something out of nothing, you know, at least once or twice in a series in order for you to advance at this time of year. And I think McDavid did that last year, that power play goal he scored in here. You know, we couldn't have been in better position, 4 guys around, and, you know, he finds a way to put one in the net. You know, there's only a handful of those guys in the league that can make something out of nothing, and Edmonton has 2 of them. So, you know, it's nice that we have one.
Both these teams have a lot of star power. They are going to be relying, though, the Stars on home ice advantage, where some fans outside, I think Marvin Hurst is hanging out with, who is also hoping home ice advantage is going to kick in.
You know I got him. The band is playing. I see couples snuggled up with the drink. Lots and lots and lots of green starting to flood in here to the AA-C. But this gentleman really caught my attention when he walked in. He's a showstopper, isn't he? This is the blue man of the historical stockyard. It's not an event until you show up.
Yes, sir. Go Stars. Let's do this. I get visitors from all over the world at the historical stockyards, and I'm happy to be here tonight. So happy to be here.
So how do you plan yourself out as a fan? I mean, what speaks to you in the morning?
I love sports. I love balloons. I love DFW. Let's go. I love the Stanley Cup. Let's get a Stanley Cup. I've made the Stars a Stanley Cup made out of balloons one year. Let's get the real one. Let's get the real one.
We want the real one.
Yes,
so
sir.
What is your mission here tonight?
My mission is to motivate the fans, to inspire the Stars, to get this place rocking and just have fun. Let's party on a Wednesday night.
I think you said it all. Thank you, sir.
Yes,
3, go Stars. 1, 2, 3.
Go Stars!
All right. Thank you so much. Back to you, Ken and Karen.
You can just feel, you know.
You find the best people out there,
You really
Marvin.
do,
I gotta
Marvin.
tell you. I love saying let's go to Marvin, because it's going to be a surprise of who he's
I
talking
can't
to.
decide if they're attracted to Marvin or if it's the other way around. But yeah, you really are great at that, Marvin. Yeah, you're the king. Thank you very much, guys.
Appreciate it. Well, you know, we've had an opportunity to see a good stream of fans sort of walking over throughout this area of Victory Park here over into the arena. Right now I'm looking at there are. By the way, I got to tell you, the Edmonton Oilers kind of travel well. Not going to lie, I've seen a lot of those sweaters around here and shirts and hats and stuff.
And I'm seeing some like generational star sweaters, you know, like North Stars and back from when we won in '99. So yeah, that's pretty fun.
Again, best of 7 series here, and it's going to be a roller coaster of a ride. I can't wait. All right, we got to talk about something interesting that happened because when we talk about priorities, right, what comes first? This is such a big event that it's kind of put a concert that was scheduled here tonight for a particularly popular pop star. It's kind of put it on ice.
It did, just a little bit. Katy Perry's concert was originally set to take place here tonight behind us at the AAC, and it was rescheduled, though, because of Game 1. Perry's The Lifetimes Tour is now scheduled for tomorrow night. The last-minute change, as you might imagine, came after the Stars' thrilling overtime win against the Winnipeg Jets on Saturday night. Ticketmaster's website says tickets bought for tonight's show will be honored tomorrow, and in case you're wondering, tickets to the show are still available. Now, we've talked about, you know, really for this entire half-hour show on the stream, everything about hockey is thrilling, including, which is so cool, the light show on ice.
And if you've been to a game in any time in the most recent couple of years, you know exactly what we're talking about. An absolute amazing light show that takes place before the games right on the ice. Check this out. kind of energy that gets you pumped. That's the kind of stuff that wins you Stanley Cup championships, and that's the kind of stuff that makes the fans go wild. It's so cool to see all of that. Again, pretty cool video. The images there, they're being projected onto the ice. Creates an entirely sensory spectacle for the fans. The lights and the music add a unique pregame experience for everybody in the house. And in fact, many fans have posted the show on social media, and you can see why. Look how cool that is.
And if you think this doesn't get the team hyped up when they hear those fans going crazy, you're wrong, because they feed off that energy from the fans and the stands.
That's a heck of a way to welcome the team onto the ice.
Isn't that the truth? Yep.
Pretty cool stuff. All right, well, again, we're just getting things started for you out here right now. We're checking the time right now, and it looks like it's 5:45, so puck drops here in about an hour and 15 minutes. So we're getting real close here.
Getting close. And we've got a lot more for you when we come right back, so please stay with us.
CBS News Texas, live continuing coverage on the stream. Your bonus coverage on the first game of the Western Conference Final for our Dallas Stars.
It's been an incredible few hours here at the AAC. The momentum's definitely been building, but it's official because fans are in their seats. They are ready for a puck drop. A little less than 2 hours to go, but it's an exciting time here for this rematch, if you will.
Yeah, rematch. We played them last year. They got the better of us, unfortunately. Went on to the Stanley Cup Final, and Edmonton's hungry because they ended up losing to Florida.
Yep.
And we're really hungry because we haven't hoisted the cup since 1999.
We want a cup.
Yeah. When you look at the scope of the franchise, though, still fairly young in NHL years, right? We didn't get here. Stars didn't get here till '93. Mike Modano helps hoist the cup in '99. So still youthful as a franchise, but don't tell that to current day Stars fans because there's a feeling of a really solid, wonderful tradition with this fan base.
And we actually have a really special look at this. Photojournalist Bill Ellis is showing us why our Dallas Stars shine so bright deep in the heart of Texas.
Tradition!
Dallas Stars.
Tradition!
Dallas Stars! Dallas is considered a non-traditional hockey market, so we want non-traditional presentation. Not completely, we don't want to be too hip for the room, but we want to make sure that we find as many things that are unique to Dallas. If you've ever watched a Dallas Stars game, you know it all starts with the national anthem. During the national anthem, our fans will make emphasis on a particular word, and that would be...
I moved to Texas like 2 years ago, and this was the first thing I did here. Favorite thing to do in Texas.
And there seems to be a little more life and a little more I would say, enthusiasm during the playoffs. You get to sing it twice during the anthem.
It's actually funny when you're on the road and you hear however many Stars fans are in the building as well. Kind of know from the anthem. So yeah, we love it.
Back in the late 90s, the Dallas Stars wanted their own goal song. They didn't want to use something that would be used by anyone else at any time. So Pantera wrote this goal song for the Dallas Stars. I believe Clegg Ludwig was good friends with them.
Just the most beautiful, simple, pump you up song.
And Pantera was with the Dallas Stars. They were a heavy metal band all the way through the Stanley Cup. These guys were bona fide, just die-hard Stars fans, and they had the relationship with Lugs and the team and Hatcher and that group, and it was fantastic. Pantera threw one of the all-time great Stanley Cup parties after the Stars won in '99, and no one there will admit to what happened, but we do know the Stanley Cup itself was dented viciously and often during that party, so you can fill in the blanks.
Dallas Stars are on the power play call was a relatively new phenomenon for Dallas Stars fans. I had seen other teams around the league that had introduced a power play call, and I thought, you know what? That's pretty cool. I think we need to do something like that. So for the first couple of seasons, I'd have to help them along a little bit. Stars fans, I start it, you finish loud.
Dallas Stars on the power play! It's all in sync. It's super loud and powerful. It's awesome.
Everyone sitting around you is almost like your family. It's pretty exciting.
So the Darkness music also goes all the way back to the Reunion Arena days. It's just an unknown file that came with the computer software. It's kind of a depressing song.
You know, and the sad part is sometimes the Darkness music gets the crowd so down, you can hear the other team cheering their own goal.
Now, whenever you hear that song, it's like you've been punched in the gut. When we win, we also hear from another Dallas-born artist, the late Stevie Ray Vaughan. We play the song "The House is Rocking." That's a tradition that goes all the way back to the Reunion Arena days as well. So you've got a Dallas-based artist with our goal song and a Dallas-based artist with our celebration song when we win.
These are all things that are really unique here, and we want to see it going as long as possible.
The more that we can get the fans involved in our game, the better we're going to be. The score after one period of play.
So let me say something. Thank you, Bill Ellis, for putting that piece together. But what's so awesome is we put faces to the people that you never get to see, the production behind
100%.
Getting this place so energized during game nights. And tonight's going to be extra special. So Jeff Kay and the entire crew that do the production side of the thing in-house, awesome A-team without question.
Yeah, that was a wonderful look inside. Like you said, things we don't get to see, people we don't get to see. Something else that we really are proud of here is we're live on the stream, which is CBS Texas, which is where most of you guys are probably watching us. But guess what? We're also streaming live right now on TikTok. That's a major one for us. First time we've done that. And YouTube as well. So we just want to say hello to all of you that are streaming on those platforms. We're here. We're thankful you are too. This is a really special thing for us to do. I don't know about you. I know you know more about the Dallas Stars than I do. But our trivia titan has become Bo Evans.
Oh, listen.
And he gives out the clear stadium bags that you need to get into games like this. But he also gives out hugs. Did you know that? If you get it right.
Listen, Bo has the key to the prize closet that we have. We don't know where that key's been for 20 years, but Bo's already found it. And he's got great stuff for the fans outside. Bo, what's going on in the plaza?
Hey, Bo.
Hey guys, I can't really hear anything you're saying because the party has heated up that much. We've got live music, we've got a lot more fans. I think my doctors know from 4:30 worked and people are skipping out on work and they are ready to get down here, including my two new friends who are ready to play some trivia. We've got Susan and Gary from Coppell. How you guys doing? You ready to play a little Stars trivia?
Yes, sir, we are.
Okay, all right, question number one. This is a warm-up question, and I expect some old hats like you guys, some true Stars fans, to get it right. So question 1, what were the Dallas Stars originally called? Were they A, the Texas Tornadoes, B, the Minnesota North Stars, or C, the City Slickers? C! They got it right. That's 1 for 1, guys. All right, now we're going to turn it up a notch a little bit. Okay. Now, we know that Mike Modano is credited for making ice hockey a Texas thing. He's the man in Texas. He popularized the sport, and he's immortalized here right over there with that statue. Now, when did Mike Modano retire? Was it A, September 23rd, 2011, B, November 5th, 2010, or C, October 11th, 2008? Do you need those again?
Oh, goodness. What do you think?
I'm going to let you go with this one.
B. I'll go with B.
That's November 2010. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. The answer is A, September 23rd, 2011. Okay. But this is CBS News Texas. This is the Western Conference Finals. It's a party on the plaza. Everybody's a winner. So you guys get this sweet bag. So thank you guys so much for playing. We really appreciate it. Doug, Nicole, I mean, they got a couple of winners. I'm hoping for a winner tonight on the ice. So I'm going to let you guys take care of the rest. Go Stars!
Go Stars!
Thank you, Bo.
Go Stars. Thanks, Bo.
Thank you, Bo. So Bo's out on the plaza. We're sitting here. Alexis, take another picture. We're taking pictures with Hallie. And Hallie, hang on. Hey,
there we go.
Good picture. And Hallie, you are from Canton. First Monday Trades Days, right?
Yes.
So tell me about being excited about being here tonight. How did you find out you were coming to this game?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
It's an honest answer.
Right. Mom and Dad brought you?
Yes.
Yes. And this is not your first Stars game?
It's not.
No. Do you answer questions with more than 1 or 2 words or only 1 or 2? Just 1 or 2. Who's your favorite player?
Jamie Benn.
Jamie Benn, the captain. We love that. And what do you think, Hallie, the final score will be tonight? Just take a guess.
10-5.
10-5.
Okay, I like that.
Is that in favor of our Dallas Stars? You are awesome.
There we
Thank you,
go.
Hallie.
Maybe she's our good luck charm.
She is.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Wave hi to
so
everybody
listen.
because you're also live on TikTok.
There you go.
And Facebook.
Hi from
Hallie's
Hallie.
All right, Mom and Dad are waiting for you. Thanks, Hallie. You can go that way. Be careful. Go Stars. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad.
Wow. I'm excited for her, too.
Yeah.
She's like, we only come to the playoff games. I like that for her.
I was like, do you come all season? Or she's like, no, just playoffs. That's how we do. So with that, our live continuing coverage here on the stream rolls on. Live from the AAC. We'll be back in just a moment.
Welcome back, everyone. You're watching our live stream coverage of everything. Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. A live look right now high above the American Airlines Center from our chopper, CBS News Texas chopper, just about an hour away from the puck drop here. The Dallas Stars taking on the Edmonton Oilers again. Game 1 of a 7-game playoff series, and it's going to be awesome.
And we're so happy to say that we're actually broadcasting the stream, not only on our usual sites, Pluto TV, the website, our website, and on CBS, the CBS News Texas stream, but
we've got Facebook,
YouTube,
all of them.
We're covered. Yes, you're watching us everywhere, and we're so happy to say that. And we're also happy because we are here at Black Tap Craft Burgers and Beer. It's a lot to say, but that's because they've got a lot of food, and it's great. We've been out here all afternoon, and they've been so kind to bring us this food so that we can show it to you. So, because this is where it's all happening before things get happening inside that building.
And quite frankly, this is the place to be. If you don't have a ticket to be inside the building right now, this is the next best spot. The ambiance here is fantastic. The fans are out here. The food is awesome, and things are going to really get pumped up here in about an hour. But right now, let's go ahead and bring in the general manager here, Jane Moffitt. Jane, step on in again. It's good to see you one more time. So let's talk about all this food here that you want to show off to the people, because you've got some wild-looking stuff. And by the way, all this stuff smells great too.
Yes.
It really
it's not just wild in a bad way. It's wild in a good way.
Yes. So we have our Texas barbecue fries. It's going to have the ground beef for you, the Texas whiskey barbecue sauce, queso. It's going to have a coffee rub for you, and then it's just got a little bit of scallions on there. It's delicious. It's hearty. Great shareable item.
Yeah. So this is like a good appetizer then, really, before the real stuff comes out.
But what's nice about the Texas barbecue fries too is you can actually substitute that for our French fries on any burger. So if you want to go like really big before a game or anything, you can just do it all. Get the fries and the burgers.
Speaking of burgers, you were saying that this is one of your best sellers here, right? This is, I'm just going to move this out of the way and hope I don't destroy it in the process. Go ahead. Let's talk about it.
That is the Wagyu Steakhouse burger. It's going to have the Wagyu beef. It's going to have a roasted garlic mayonnaise. It's got the crispy onions. It's got the A1 sauce on there for you, pepper jack cheese. Delicious, and like you said, it's a total fan favorite.
All right, you want to go drinks or you want to go dessert? What do you want to do first,
Well, we've got one more burger, so we might as well talk about that.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's going to be the Mexico City for you, again with the pepper jack cheese. It's going to have a chipotle mayo. It's got pickled jalapenos, a nice size onion ring on the top. It's just the right amount of spice, flavor. It's, like I said, my favorite. So, no, it's a really great entree as well.
And really, to wash all of this down, what better? And if you're a Stars fan, we need to talk about this.
This out.
This is so
How'd
neat.
you guys come up with this? What is it? I mean, it looks awesome, obviously.
You know, I will say, I was the one that created it. I'm very proud of it. Yes, thank you. But yeah, it's going to be Grey Goose vodka. It's going to have an orange liqueur to it. It has a vanilla simple syrup. We use a green sugar to get the nice coloring. And then it's actually a rice paper that we use on top to get that nice decal of the star. So it's a great representation, great flavor. Yes. No.
And you say that it tastes, because I would have thought this was like cream de menthe or something like that, but it's not. What does it taste like?
It's like an orange dreamsicle.
An orange dreamsicle.
A little vanilla, a little orange. It's very refreshing. It's a great cocktail.
Right. And you've got some others. This is
so
generally it's frozen.
It's frozen, but you know, with the heat, of course, but it's still delicious. That's why it's nice to have it frozen, because then when it thaws out, it's still nice and cold for you on a nice hot Texas day. But very delicious. And
Cosmo, right?
Yes, ma'am. Classic Cosmo. Yes.
And margarita.
Yes. Spicy pineapple margarita. So that's going to have tequila, pineapple juice. It actually has ancho-rays to give it a very nice smoky spice to it. It's very delicious, but it definitely has a little kick at the end, and then actually has a chili salt around the rim.
I thought it was tahini or something like that.
It's a little spicier than tahini, but again, it's delicious.
And we cannot, Jay, we can't ignore
it. No. This is the elephant in the room right here.
Whose idea was this?
That I can't take credit for, but yes, absolutely genius. That's going to be our cake shake.
I'm going to move this out of the way so you can see.
You want me to put
folks
this up
at home
front?
can see it. Here we go.
Slide this up front. All right.
Here we go.
Go for it. Tell us what this monster is.
That is going to be vanilla ice cream with actual cake batter inside it. So it just tastes like a delicious ice cream cake. It's going to have the sprinkles around the rim. It's going to have a piece of funfetti cake that's actually flown in from David's Bakery from New York.
Oh, wow.
So it's really nice. Is no matter what Black Tap you go to, this shake that you get here is the same you're going to get at any other location. So quality is there, consistency, it's great anywhere you go. But yeah, we top it up with some nice whipped cream, a little more of the funfetti sprinkles. It's a really great item for birthdays.
You fly the cake in from New York, you said?
Yeah.
So what happens when you run out of cake?
We don't.
There's always another airplane on the way,
absolutely.
right?
We will special flight it in. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Jane. Really appreciate your time and your hospitality.
Thanks for having us again. We appreciate it.
Thank you for coming out.
And we're also happy that the Stars are in the playoffs and have made it this far.
They're going to do the Stanley Cup. We're going to win this year.
We're going to win it all. All right, Jane. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, well, we're going to go ahead and send things back to you. And again, as our watches show, we are now officially less than an hour away from the puck drop. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back.
Live look over the AAC downtown Dallas. Less than an hour now until puck drop game 1 of the NHL Western Conference Finals. The third year in a row that we get a bite at the Western Conference apple.
Yep.
And we got to get over the hump with these Edmonton Oilers, man.
I think we can do it. You said we're expecting a little more than 18,000 folks in here tonight. Folks are already starting to take their seats, which is great. It's freezing in here.
Poor Nicole has
Can I
been
just
putting
tell
on a
you
good
guys?
face. She's a little underdressed for the hockey arena.
Cold, but it's gonna make up for it with all the energy and electricity that we're gonna feel in here. Hey, I know. What do you want to say?
This place is gonna heat up real quick.
Yeah. Marvin Hurst though is hanging out outside. He's on the plaza. I know he spent some time catching up with some pretty rowdy and interesting fans earlier in the day. I remember the guy with the green mohawk.
Yeah.
I don't know who you got out there now with you, Marvin, but I can hear the music. I know it's jumping out there for sure.
Lots of fun. Just got through getting entertained by the Dallas Stars Ice Girls. They were phenomenal. Lots of fans showing on up out here. Oh gosh, what a show they put on. But look, I think this says it all. This is the game, right? This is Wrecking Ball and this is Dennis. So obviously we know who he's representing, right?
Oh yeah, slightly. Go Stars, baby!
And Dennis, you are representing who?
Edmonton Oilers! Yo, Edmonton! Woo!
So as fans, how are you all able to cohabitate in this space?
Oh, you know, hockey's all about love, right? Until that game starts, then you turn the switch on and he's my arch enemy. That's
okay.
what I would put it.
I didn't hear him say switchblade. He said switch. So how do you coexist with them?
I'm probably sure that Rantanen don't do fucking nothing today. Oh, sorry for my language. I'm speaking French. So. But he will do nothing on this series. I'm sure. I'm probably sure. And Stewart will be really good. And we're gonna win in 6 in Edmonton.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we lost your audio. We're having an audio problem with you, Dennis.
I'm pretty sure he meant to say the Stars win in 6. There's a glitch in that recording, but for sure we got this. Go Stars, baby! Let them up.
Sorry. Suddenly the audio started working again.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You know what it is? It's that Canadian accent. You know, I can't understand a word he's saying.
Yeah. But he's able to speak French as me.
Oh, yeah.
Good friends right down here at the game, and that's what it's about, good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
There's going to be an oil cleanup on aisle 7, but hey, you know, we love him anyway, right?
See this here? On his chest, that's the tear that's going to be coming out of their eye. Yeah, that's a tear. It's not a drop of oil.
All right, guys, back to you.
All right, Marvin, thank you. I will simply echo the sincere apology for the language that snuck its way through here. It can happen live. We do our best to avoid something like that, so apologies for the language. But
for sure.
Nicole Baker,
yes.
Hour from puck drop, and we're still only halfway to the quest for the cup. You never put the cart before the horse, but this town is hungry. This team is hungry. It has been 26 years, and game 1 is going to be a big one tonight.
And I think we deserve it. As a first-timer, I wish I could stay for the game and see everything in real time, but I'm really excited for the fans who do get to stay and see this because it feels different. I don't know why.
Yep.
I don't know why, but it feels different, and I'm excited.
Even though we're in here right now, we're all going to be watching through the lens of the television along with all of you guys, or through social media, online somewhere. We're all watching the same way, and we're all on the same train. Let's go Dallas Stars.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching our CBS News Texas live streaming coverage. Have a great night.
Bye, guys.
We hope to report a win at 10 o'clock.